last night was so good. Okay, so I think I told you guys, I don't remember what I said. Let me think. I probably look all types of crusty dusty. So I got in from the airport. My friend picked me up, and then she brought me to the hotel where my sister-in-law was waiting, and we were just gonna chill before we went to Topgolf to meet everyone, because I wasn't gonna meet my mom because I thought that she liked this meeting that she was doing. But when we got to the hotel, my brother FaceTimed me. He was like, I'm at the football field, like, she's here, she's not in a meeting, like, if you hurry up, you can see her. I was like, oh my gosh. So we literally grabbed all of our stuff and jumped in the car and went over there. It wasn't that far away, and surprised her. Best surprise. I honestly wasn't sure how she would react. It went the way that I would have preferred. I was like shaking off the adrenaline. So we did get to surprise her, and then we went to my parents' house to surprise my dad, and then went to Topgolf. And Topgolf was so much fun. We had a really good time. I'm so happy that everyone got to come. It was just, it was so good. One of my friends told the people that we were there to celebrate my 28th birthday. I love that. I love my friends. Like, I love that. I love it. But yeah, so today is Thursday, and I'm at the hotel room by myself today. Josie will probably be back a little bit later. I'm gonna get some breakfast and then probably work out, and then we have lunch for my Mimi's birthday, and we're gonna surprise her today. So we'll see how that goes. I wish I would have brought my mic down, because now I feel like I have to like whisper. It's only like me and two other people in here, but still, I feel weird. But it was a really good morning. Had my breakfast, worked out, that was really good. Walked over to get some coffee, talked to Aiden, took a shower. So now I'm down at the little lounge area of the hotel. I'm about to edit some videos, do some bills. Still have 2 adults, even though I'm away from the kids. So yeah, take care of grown folk business before it's like 10:30 now, and we don't go to lunch until 1, so I'm gonna work for like an hour and then go up and do my makeup, because I want to actually spend time doing my makeup. So I'll probably work down here for like an hour and then go do my makeup so we can go surprise Mimi. Okay, it's been such a good day. We surprised Mimi at lunch. She was so happy. She was like, I had an intuition that you were gonna be here. I just felt something special was gonna happen. So that was just really cute. It felt really good to surprise her. We have now changed the vibe, street clothes. We're going to dinner. My friend Megan, shout out Megan. She works at Buffalo Wild Wings here, and so we're gonna go and harass her and bother her and mess up her shift. No, don't do that to people. That is so rude. Dead serious. But she does work there. Me and some of my brothers, we're gonna go and have a good time. One of their girlfriends is coming. I haven't got to meet her yet, so I'm so excited to meet her. And then I think we're gonna go downtown to shoot some pool. So that is the vibe for tonight. Dinner, drinks, pool, family time. This is what it's all about. So we just finished, well, we didn't just finish breakfast. Breakfast has been done for a second, but these are our shirts. It's a Bryn's boot camp, okay? And these are our custom Bryn's boot camp tee. Guys, look at that. Look at this fitness athlete about to slay at camp. We're about to slay at camp. So we were at lunch the other day with Mimi, and we're going to the gym with Bryn. We've done this before when I lived here, and it was really nice. And we didn't get to do it more than once because I left, and that's on me. But
Bryn and Josie have, I know, Bryn and Josie have still done it. But we're going again. They work out at Lifetime. So we're going to do like a little fitness thing and then go to the pool. But when we were at lunch earlier in the week, I was joking and I was like, yeah, we're going to go to Bryn's boot camp. I was like, I'm literally going to get a shirt and write that on there and show up. And she rolled her eyes in Bryn fashion. And so in Kel's fashion, I actually made the shirt. So it's going to be amazing when we go. And I'm going to try to get a reaction of her. I'm going to have it on my phone to see how she feels about her. I think
They're cute.
they're cute. And who knows? We might go there and they're like, people are like, what camp are you here for? And we could get her some coin. At Bryn Boot Camp 24/7 on all social media. That's not real, don't look that up. Okay. Okay, I literally just said I've been doing garbage keeping up with everything. But we went to the gym. Hi Josie, we're back from the gym. We're cute now. Yeah. You can kind of see our outfits, kind of sort of. We got in, that's the first time I actually, Kalea, speak clear and speak well. That was actually the first time I've gotten in a sauna.
Oh really?
I've never.
Saunas are great.
Never saunarized or whatever. Done a sauna.
Okay.
I've never been cooked alive is what it was. It was hot as balls in there. It was hot as balls in there. But that was fun. So we did that. We did a little workout. We did the sauna. We went out to the pool. And then we came back, took showers, did all our stuff, got ready. And now we're going to eat. Oh, we're going to Kitchen Social. I love Kitchen Social. I have not found one. I mean, now that I'm saying this, to be quite honest, I have not looked for one in Dallas. But to my knowledge, there is not a Kitchen Social in Dallas, but I love Kitchen Social. So we're going there to eat because it's delicious, amazing food. And Josie just brought up a good point. It's 2:31, so we might get in that sweet spot of happy hour. But that's what we're doing. Late lunch, we're gonna eat. It's gonna be cute. We're starving, and all the calories that we burned this morning, we're gonna go purchase at Kitchen Social.
We're gonna go purchase. You know.
Okay, just got back from pickleball. That was super fun. This is my second time playing. Started off kind of rough, not going to lie. Me and Zach teamed up, despite me harassing him with this shirt. He's not a Texas fan. Love you, Zach. But started off rough, was doing terrible. Switched it up, was on teams with Zach. After a couple games, I was in my bag, okay? For a second time, Kels is doing really well. Won 2 games with Zach. Then it was Megan and I against Zach. We were doing pretty good. We were kind of holding our own for a second there. It was like tied for a good minute. We did lose, but we put up a good fight. Now I'm about to change, and then we're gonna head to Roosters for dinner. We don't have a Roosters in Dallas, and I miss Roosters. Aiden and I used to eat Roosters all the time. So I am super excited for this dinner. So yeah, we're going to Roosters tonight. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Sunday. It's 10:01. Last night was Saturday. Last night was so much fun. We went and played pickleball, and then we went to Roosters, and then we went to, I can't remember what it's called. It's called something. It's like a tiny little Irish pub or something in Worthington, I think. There's like pool tables and stuff like that. So we went and played pool, and that was really fun. And then we came back, and I was just texting Aiden this. I just wasn't tired. And we came back at a decent hour. I just wasn't tired. And I just started listening to music and vibing and playing around on my computer, and then doom scrolled. I ended up falling asleep till like 3 a.m., which is like 2 a.m. my time back in Dallas, but still. I was just got so much energy. I don't know, that just like kidless freedom just like really hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do with all this freedom? But yeah, that was good last night. That was fun.
So this morning, I'm headed to brunch with my mom and my Mimi, and then I really, really want to get a tattoo while I'm here. I just have an itch. I haven't gotten a tattoo. I was gonna say in a minute, but I guess I did get one for my birthday in April. But I haven't got one in so long, okay? That was months ago. So I just really want to get a tattoo. So I think I want to do that today, and then it's also Sunday dinner. So I'll be at my parents' house to hang out with them, see more family, see some cousins, and then I think I'm going to friend's house after that. So that's today. I'm showered, ready to start my day, fresh and clean, just about to do my makeup so I can get ready to go to brunch.
Okay, so I left off going to brunch with my mom and my Mimi. That was Sunday. Today is currently Tuesday. I'm back home. I came home a day early. I got back home actually yesterday because Sunday morning, Aiden actually texted me and sent me a picture of Rain. He's our youngest. And he had like a bug bite under his eye and it was like looking kind of swollen. So he sent the picture Sunday morning, but he had actually gotten bit Saturday night, like they were out the park or something before they came in and got ready for bed. And Aiden knew he had gotten bit and it looked okay, just a normal bug bite. When he went to bed though and he had woken up, it was like a little bit more swollen and getting a little bit bigger. So I text Aiden, that was Sunday morning. I was like, keep an eye on it, make sure he doesn't get a temperature, all that stuff. Like, we don't know what bugs he is or isn't allergic to at this point because again, he's 2. Fast forward, enjoy brunch with my mom and my Mimi. We got some cute pictures. We went to Kitchen Social. We love going to Kitchen Social. After that, my Mimi takes me back to the hotel. I'm just chilling, text my brothers. I still really want to get a tattoo. One of my brothers was gonna pick me up after he was then helping my dad with like his car troubles or something. Also by this time, Aiden had sent me a video while we were at brunch as well, like a couple hours later of like Rain just walking through the grocery store and like you still saw his little eye was a little puffy, but he was fine. No discomfort, no anything. He was just doing his own little thing. Then Aiden texts me another picture and it's like, we literally just went to the grocery store, whatever, went to the park to go to the splash pad, sat him down, was like getting the kids ready to go to the splash pad, checked back on him. His arm is like swelling up. He got bit by something like as soon as I got to the park. So he took the kids back to the house, FaceTimes me, and it's like, he just got bit again. His arm is super swollen. What's the move? We're in parent conferencing mode. We're like, what do we need to do? So I was like, okay, just take him to the close to home center. It was a Sunday, so like our pediatrician is not open. At the same time, his eye was getting like progressively more swollen as the day went on as well. So they go to the doctor, they do that. Aiden, oh my gosh, my baby daddy, he does really good with the kids anyway. He's just a dad, a really good dad. Everything I would want a dad to be, Aiden is, and I'm so grateful for him, especially in times like this when I like freak out. And I think we do really good job at this for like as couples. So, like when I'm freaking out, he's like the calm. When he's more like anxious, I'm the calm. And so like we know how to balance each other out in those type of situations. And he did so good just anchoring me and keeping me steady throughout this whole process of like not them going through this and me not being there. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens after the urgent care. If he's okay, then I'm gonna be okay. I can stay here. I only have, because at this point it was Sunday, so it's like at this point I only have one more full day, which would be Monday, because I was leaving early Tuesday morning. They went, urgent care was like, yeah, I agree. I think that it's just a crazy reaction to a bug bite, but she was like, keep an eye on his eye. Keep a watch on his eye because it's so swollen, and like around the eye, it's just a sensitive space, a sensitive area to get swelling. And so she was like, you don't want that much pressure around the eye for that long of a time. So she was like, if it gets bigger, you should probably take him to the ER. Like he needs to go because like you want to see swelling go down, not up. Aiden took him home, had him on rounds of medicine for the afternoon. Then the next morning, he did not look great. His eye was visibly more swollen and it was now like white closer to the eye and like puffy. His mood never changed. He didn't have a fever. It was like, I don't think it's infected, but like, why does it continue to swell and not go down? And it was just really freaking me out. So when Aiden sent me the pictures of him Monday morning, I FaceTimed him immediately, and Aiden, I was like, I need to see him. So Aiden let me see him. But I was like, okay, I'm coming home. I'm literally coming home. I don't know what's happening to my baby. This is so sensitive. This is such a sensitive area to be swollen. I don't know what's happening. Is he allergic to these bugs? Like, is it just gonna keep swelling? I was like freaking out. I went in full mom mode. I went to full, we need to fix this. We need to do this. This is what needs to happen. And oh my gosh, I was just like, this just wasn't sitting right with me. And every instinct, every bone in my body was like, you need to go home. You need to be with your baby. You need to know that he's okay. You just need to be home. Aiden was like, he was being so sweet because he knew how much going to see my family meant to me. And he was like, no, like, I don't want you to feel like you need to cut your trip short. Like, he was not asking me to come home. I was demanding that I was coming home. And I was like, babe, I appreciate that and I love you so much, but I'm not in vacation mode right now. My mentality has completely switched and I just want to be with my baby. I just want to be with my baby. It does not feel good to me. I'm not going to be able to have a good time. I need to be home. So I was supposed to meet my mom for coffee Monday around like lunchtime. So I got off the phone with Aiden, started changing my clothes, getting dressed. Sent screenshots of like what the conversation I had with Aiden to my mom and was like, okay, this is what's happening. I need to go home early. I'm looking for flights. I need to leave. My mom calls me. She's like, oh my gosh, look at his eye. But like, I'm so happy. Like, he's happy. Like, how are you? I like didn't even respond. I can't remember what I said. And she's like, oh, did you hear me? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like holding back tears. So then her mood like switched and she jumps to like mom protective mode too. And she's like, period, bet. No, you need to go home. We're going home. Where you at? I'm coming to get you. Pack up your stuff. We will change your flight. If you can't work it out, that you can't change it, I got you. I'll change it. Let me call Mimi. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get you home. We don't care about coffee. We got to see you. Like, this is what our family does. If you need something, we will literally drop everything to meet that person's need. So I, like I said, changed my clothes. I didn't even take a shower because I was like, in my mind, it's gonna take too long like to take a shower. So I literally just like changed my clothes, had most of my stuff packed up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, went down to the lobby, started looking at flights, found flights, called my mom. My Mimi's calling me. They're looking for flights. I'm looking for flights. I find one. I switch it. There was one sooner that I could get there sooner, but I was flying without my stupid ID. So I knew it was gonna take me longer to get through TSA. If I just had my physical card, it would have been so much easier. Just to scan the card, go to TSA, perfect, beautiful. But I knew that I was gonna be stopped at TSA and it was gonna be a process. There's no telling how long that process is. And this time it actually was a little bit longer that I got stopped than it was in Dallas. So I could have gone, I was like talking to him at this point at like 9 or something in the morning. And there was a flight for like 11. And if I had my physical card, I could have gone then and been there. But again, I didn't have it. But that was okay. There was a flight leaving at like 12:40 or something like that, I think. So I was like, okay, if I leave now, that gives me plenty of time to answer all the stupid TSA questions, do all the extra security check stuff, board my flight, everything. So my mom picked me up, got in the car, hugged her, start weeping again. She's like, it's okay, you're okay, like, you didn't do anything, like, there's nothing, like, if you feel like you need to go, you need to go, like, it's not your fault that you're not there, you're gonna be there, don't feel bad, you're going to your son, we don't feel bad, like, you need to go do what you feel like you need to go do. So I was like, okay, so we go, she drops me off at the airport. My Mimi had actually found a flight leaving at 3 that was a direct flight and got there at like 4:40, but I'd already changed my flight, and I'm like, I'm not changing it again, because I could not sit in the airport for 2.5, 3 more hours and just sit and wait to board at 3 o'clock. I was like, heck no. I felt better just getting on a plane and knowing I was making progress getting to my son than just like sitting there, because the flight that I got had a layover in Atlanta for like an hour and a half and was gonna get there at 5:10 anyway. It ended up getting there at 5 o'clock. So like 4:40, 5 o'clock, it wasn't that big of a difference. It made me feel better to know that I was traveling and like making way to get there. So I just kept the flight that I had, even though it wasn't direct. At this point, I was talking to Aiden. He had called the pediatrician. Had to leave a voicemail with like the nurse's line, and then called again, gave them 15 minutes, called back, got an appointment for like 1:50, I believe, for them to go see Rain. So we decided that we would take him to the pediatrician, let our doctor see him and let her like decide if she felt like he needed to go to the ER or if they could help him in the office. So Aiden's handling that. I get to TSA. Also, at this point in time, I've been on my period like the whole trip. And by the time I got to the airport, it was like full rager, like my heavy portion of my cycle. And yeah, my heavy days are heavy days. And like I said, I was waiting in the TSA line, and that took like, I don't even know how long that took, man. I was not in a place of keeping time. I was on pure like adrenaline mode. I had like an anxious, upset stomach that whole morning, that whole day until I got home, really. So I don't know how long it was, but I most definitely bled through my products and my shorts. And I had a jacket, and so I tied it around my waist while I was waiting and like talking to the TSA guy, just like chatting it up with him because we were waiting on the phone for them to ask me the questions. And I was like, oh, ha, 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 as I just soak my shorts. Oh my gosh. I have to take my jacket off to put it in the bin. So I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, please. I know that from the back, please just don't let people see it from the back. Don't let people see it from the back. So I'm like pulling my shorts forward so that you don't see it like from the back, hopefully. Then I have to like stand and do like a little TSA pose and like spread my legs. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I like do that. The girl's like, you just got, I'm like, yep, I know. I walk in, get straight into the pose. And I'm like, am I good? The girl's like, yeah. I'm like, perfect. I literally go, there's like a big pillar and I like back up against the pillar, like stand up against the pillar, like so no one can see the back of me. I'm like, hurry up, give me my stuff. But it had to go through like the extra check stuff. So it like goes to the machine and then they take it to the side and they have to go through it again. And he's like, this is your stuff? And I'm like, yep. He's like, okay, you can walk me over here. So I'm like waddling over there and find something else to like lean up against. So this whole time I probably do look like I'm hiding something because I am. I tried to hide my womanhood. Get through all that stuff, go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, for the love of God, I don't have any extra pants. They don't sell pants in airports. Okay, can we change that? Why can I buy every size shirt? They had normal shirts, crop tops, tank tops, hoodies, sweatshirts. Can we have pants? Why don't they sell bottoms in the airports, you guys? Please. They didn't have bottoms in the Columbus airport or the Atlanta airport. You guys, we need that. We need pants. So I had to rinse out the pants that I had, bought extra pads and stuff in the airport, just like double stacked those bad boys. I was basically wearing a diaper at that point. Rinse out my shorts, made my little diaper, put my sweatshirt back around my waist. It was like, this is what we've got for the next 3.5, 4 hours of travel. I'm just gonna wear this diaper and be in wet shorts that will have to air dry as I walk to and from these terminals. So after all that bathroom feminine hygiene situation, get to my gate, still waiting. Aiden is here with the kids, getting the house together, waiting on the doctor's appointment. They have the appointment made. In that time, because he called once and left a message for the nurse's line and then called again and made the appointment, the nurse's line called him back after the appointment was confirmed. And they're like, from what you described, we do not think he needs to go to the ER. We think that he's okay and we can help him in office. Just bring him in office. And he'd already had the appointment. So he was like, great, I already have an appointment. I'll just come to the appointment and you guys can see him there. So he sent me an audio message explaining that. Perfect timing because I got it right before I boarded the plane. So the message got through. I listened to that. They gave me a little bit of peace as I got on the plane that they thought that from what Aiden was describing that they could like help him. By the time I get to Atlanta, I eat something because I hadn't eaten anything all day because like I said, I had like an anxious stomach and I'm like, I know if I eat something and I get bad news, I'm going to throw up, okay? I'm literally going to throw up and it's going to be bad. So I hadn't eaten anything. I felt better that the nurse had said that like they think that they can help him. And I was like halfway to my baby. So I'm like, okay, let me eat something. I can eat something, get a little bit of like coffee and a sandwich at Starbucks, walk out, instantly spill my coffee. I was like, okay, I'm ready for this day to be over. I haven't been so stressed in a really long time and I just want to go home. So while I'm sitting at the terminal with my 0 coffee and eating my sandwich, Aiden messages me and he's like, okay, we're back from the doctor. She said that she does think that it is a bug bite. He got bit by a mosquito, and not only was his skin irritated by the bug bite itself, but he's also allergic to mosquito saliva, which is called Skeeter syndrome, I believe. So it just gives a more severe reaction to a mosquito bite than just a normal mosquito bite. We'll get like a small little whelp and it'll be like raised and red or whatever. For him, it's going to be more dramatic, and it can get infected. Those can get infected. They can, cause fever and ER type stuff. For him this time, it wasn't. It was just very scary to us because we had never seen that reaction before. So she was like, no, he's completely fine. Take him home. You just kind of got to let it run its course. But he is fine. It's not infected. He's okay. Just keep an eye on it just in case it does change. But she's like, no, he's perfectly fine. I was literally about to board the flight when I got that message to Dallas. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, good news. I get to squeeze my babies when I get home and know that my baby is okay and he's not headed to the hospital. No crazy things are happening. I just need to get online and stock up on every bug spray ever known to man. So it ended up being all okay. I got home in Dallas. I landed at like 5. They were there waiting for me. My little baby ran to me, which was just like, oh, I'm so happy I'm here. I squeezed him. Oh my gosh. They were all there. It was so good to see them. I was so happy to see Aiden. We got home, had dinner. We were all so exhausted. I was so emotionally and physically exhausted. We ate dinner. We got in the bed, turned on a family movie, and then we all went to bed. I slept so good in my own bed. I am so happy to be home. I felt bad that I had to leave like suddenly and not be able to say like proper goodbyes to my family, but they completely understood. Like I said, when my family knows that someone needs something, they are there for that person. They support that person. My friends as well, like I didn't get to say goodbye to some of my best friends, and they were so like understanding as well. One of them is a mom, and she's like, no sis, like I'm like you. If it was something with my baby, like I gotta go. Like that's priority. Like I gotta feel comfortable in my own spirit and mind that like I'm doing the right thing and I need to be with my baby. So she was like, no, I completely get it. So it sucked not being able to say proper goodbyes and having to like cancel those plans, but I felt like it was the right decision. I felt like, I mean, at the time we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know if he was gonna have to go to the ER. So I was like, I wanna be there. If there's even a small chance that they're gonna take him, I wanna be there. I need to be with my baby. Thankfully, he didn't have to do any of that, and he's doing great today. We start school tomorrow, so I've been prepping for that, and Aiden goes back to work tomorrow too, so we're back into real life after this. But it was a really good trip. Even though it got cut a day short, I am so satisfied with the trip. I don't feel like I missed out and didn't get to see anyone. I did pretty much everything I wanted to do. I saw everybody I wanted to see. It was a really good trip. I did something every day, all day, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. It was perfect. It honestly was perfect. But no, that was my adventure. That was my time I got to spend with my family. That was my little anxious moment that happened at the end of my trip. But everything's good now. We're all good. But like I said, tomorrow we start school, and that will be my next video, is our first day or first couple days of school, of how I prep for school, what our schedule's looking like this year, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are subscribed so you see when that video posts. And then after that, we're on the countdown for our trip to Disney. We are a Disney family. My husband and I are Disney adults. We are raising Disney kids. If you're into Disney and you like Disney movies, Disney World, Disneyland, these upcoming videos will definitely be for you. I'm going to be showing how I like to pack, how we like to travel with our family, and we will have a full family vacation vlog in Disney. So again, make sure you subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of that stuff, and I will see you guys next time.